Cyberpunk 2077 has an enormous amount of free legendary loot in the game that you could acquire in the early stages of the game. Just to demonstrate how early, this character that I have right here is level 9 at the moment, and I'll be able to pick up my first legendary gear absolutely free. But an important note before we get started, and I wish I knew this well before I started my journey in Cyberpunk 2077, is you're going to want to save your game right before picking up any of this loot. The reason why is because as soon as you approach the item, it will randomly generate stats and mod slots available to that particular item. So if you aren't satisfied with the stats presented, reload your last save and approach the item once again. So let me demonstrate this for you guys. Save the game. Alright, so there's the loot. And it is located up here in Watson, north side. You're going to want to come to this very top area. Very top side of the map. And it's right here in this location. So you're going to walk up. And let's just see. What do we have here? So this corporate blazer with bulletproof lining is a legendary outer torso. At the moment it has 43 armor. And these are the stats for it. +5 carrying capacity and 5 explosive damage reduction. This one right now only has 1 empty clothing mod slot. So we're just gonna back out and reload our previous save. So now we have more armor, but all the other stats have gone away. So we have 57, but now we just remain with just a 1 empty clothing mod slot. So this one has reduced stamina consumption when blocking melee attacks by 5%. And the same thing, another empty clothing mod slot. We're just gonna keep trying until we get something that we like. So far, from all the stats that we've seen, I think this is probably the best set. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick these guys up. I don't know what happened here, but definitely glad I wasn't involved in all of this. This looks pretty crazy. Thanks for the gear though, dude. And this is how it looks. Not too bad. So since you're right by the area, this is where we were, you might as well pick up the slacks that go with this set. And this is going to be right over here. So still in Watson, north side, and it's right here. So same thing, we're going to want to save our game. And now we're going to approach the person and see what stats we get for these slacks. Alright, so right away we have one stat that's on the legendary side. Increases crit chance by 15%, which is actually pretty good. But we don't have any mod slots for this one. So we're going to want to load back our previous save and check to see if we get some better stats. So I wasn't able to pick up slacks that had an empty mod slot, but this one in particular has increased crit damage by 30%. So I think I'm gonna pick this one up right here because crit damage 30%, that's quite a bit. We're gonna be able to do some good damage with this. So let's pick these guys up. So just to show you guys the difference in armor and stats from the previous piece of gear that I had here for my legs, these slacks had 5 armor, 5.9 armor to be exact. 32.2, big difference. So let's equip these. Now our armor is at 148. So let's pick up our first smart pistol, which is called Skippy. This gun is pretty awesome. So to pick it up, we're gonna want to go here to Haywood, Vista Del Rey, and it's gonna be right here in this area. All right, so we've approached the location, and you're gonna want to jump over these fences right here, and it's right here, laying next to this dead body. Skippy. Here we go. Yeah.
New fingerprints detected.
So you're gonna get to a point in the dialogue where you have 2 options. You have the Stone Cold Killer Please option, which will do headshots only, or you could do the Puppy Loving Pacifist, which sounds better. So that's gonna be shooting below the waist. So here's the thing. If you want to be a Stone Cold Killer and have the headshots only, you need to choose the bottom option, the Puppy Loving Pacifist. Reason why is after you get 50 kills with this gun, it'll automatically switch to the other. So if you started with Stone Cold Killer, it'll switch over to the opposite. So you will no longer be able to do headshots. It'll only aim from the waist below. So be sure to choose a second option.
Guess I'll go with puppy-loving pacifist.
Adjusting settings. Bum bum be-da bum bum be-da bum.
Ugh.
Selected mode. Puppy-loving pacifist. Enjoy permanently crippling your enemies.
So the next gun we're going to pick up is going to be the Fenrir Power Submachine Gun. This one is from a side job called Losing My Religion. We're going to help out a monk, try and find his brother. And once we find his brother, who is in a nearby Maelstrom camp, there'll be a gun that's literally sitting right next to him. And this is the gun. And here is the location of where you get the gun. It's going to be in Watson, north side, and it's at the docks. And this is pretty much just the location where you want to go. So as I was driving to the north side Watson area, I came across the city center, and I remember this is exactly where you could pick up the Mantis blades. So I made a pit stop, and the location is literally around this roundabout. So here is the location of where we need to be, right outside this building. You can park your car if you want right here where it says Night City. And as soon as you approach it, Regina's gonna give you a call.
A little bit ago, a tiger claw called for help, attacked by a certain Aki.
So this is a side mission you could do. You could take out the Cyber Psycho if you can, but I'm a level 9. I can't do this. So I'm literally gonna just walk up, and here it is. Here is the loot box with the Mantis blades. Let's pick these up and let's get the hell out of here before we die. Oh god, oh god. Oh, yep, see? Level 9 against this dude? No. We gotta get going. So here is the location of where we need to be again for this mission, this side mission called Losing My Religion. You want to talk to this monk that's sitting right out here. He'll give you the mission, and this is where you go. I tried to go stealthy as much as I could, but at the end of the day, I had to just take some of these guards out. Again, I'm using the Skippy smart pistol so I could try and rack up these kills and hopefully get it to switch over to headshots only. And here it is. Just picked up the submachine gun and I'm gonna show you the stats right after I talk to this monk. Make sure you talk to him to make sure you complete this quest or side mission. And here is the stats. The Fenrir Power Submachine Gun deals thermal damage, which is pretty awesome. It'll literally burn your enemies. So you're gonna want to pick this gun up because it's a rare iconic, it's a one of a kind, so highly recommend getting this gun. So next up we have the Overture. The Overture is a pretty powerful revolver. It's a legendary, and this is the location you're gonna want to go to pick this baby up. So we want to go to Watson again. This is north side, and this is where we're gonna go pick up the revolver. So as soon as you approach the area, you're gonna hear some gunfire going on, and that's because these guys are going at it. You could literally run up and just grab the revolver if you want, or you could just take these guys out. So I'm right here, and I'm like, whoa, I guess these guys aren't gonna pay attention to me. I'm gonna walk up. Oh, there they are. They just saw me. You guys good? You guys good? No? Okay. Well, I might as well just walk up and take this revolver. Here it is. So here are the stats for the Overture. It's a pretty powerful revolver, that's for sure. So you're gonna wanna pick this guy up. All right, so the next item we're gonna wanna pick up is gonna be the Renew battery, which is a Cyberware mod, and it's gonna be at this location right over here. So we're gonna wanna go to Watson, north side again. And this is the area where we want to go. So it's this spot right here. You could basically pinpoint where it says this side mission. That's an assault in progress. So let's go on over there. So you're gonna want to do this side mission as well, and just take these guys out. And as soon as you take them out, you basically could just walk right over here and take it from this loot box that's here. So here it is. Defeating an enemy fully restores stamina. So you could attach this to a weapon if you like, or to a piece of item that has an available mod slot. And for the very last item on this video, we're gonna want to pick up the Monowires, and this one's super easy to pick up. This is going to be again in Watson in the Kabuki area. Here is the location of where you want to pick it up, and this is pretty much at the outside of this area here. This is how the surroundings look like. Here's the intersection, and we're going to want to go up to this pharmacy right here. Once you get to this pharmacy, you're going to want to go around the corner, and here is this gate that you could just open, and here lies the Monowire. Absolutely free. You're going to want to go to a Ripper dock and have these installed on yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So here are the stats again for Skippy, the smart pistol. The Skippy smart pistol does 16 to 20 damage, 4.55 attacks per second, and at the bottom it says a smart gun with a unique voice user interface, slightly unpredictable. This is the absolute base damage that it could do. It could do a lot more, obviously, if we insert some mods into 2 of our mod slots, and it also scales to user. So right now we're level 10 using this, and this is from an earlier save. So I believe I'm in level 14 or 15 now, but we'll get to see that damage later on, or maybe in the next episode I release. Alright guys, so now it's time to show you all what each of the guns do in terms of damage. So I have here the smart pistol Skippy. We're gonna see how much damage it does, and remember guys, this is just the pacifist mode. So it's gonna aim waist down, but let's see what kind of damage it does. So it does a decent amount. It doesn't do anything too crazy, but I think once we are able to, whoa, I am dead. I'm about to die. But once we are able to basically get the headshots, Stone Cold Killer, this thing is gonna just go off. This is what the Fenrir does, the power submachine gun. What's great about this one is the thermal damage that it does to your enemies, plus the burn chance. This gun is so good when it comes down to these two. So you could literally shoot a couple rounds, light your enemy on fire, and just let them sit there, and they'll get thermal damage. So they just end up dying from the fire. So the Fenrir submachine gun does 18 to 22 damage, and it does 6.90 attacks per second. So just to demonstrate, here is the submachine gun. And dead from the burn. And they just burn. Look at that. It's a pretty nice gun. Just took these guys out, no problem. So next one is going to be the Monowire. The Monowire does 164 to 200 damage. So let's see what it does once we're confronted with these enemies. We could definitely boost the damage for the Monowires if we have the appropriate mods to put into these 2 slots, but at the moment don't have any. So let's see what the Cyberware does. And just a heads up, we're not spec'd to do optimal damage right now with this type of weapon. But if we were to go more into body street brawler, if we were to put points into one of these, This one in particular increases damage by combos attacks with blunt weapons by 30%. This would give us a lot more damage, but we are not spec'ing to this one right now. So let's just check to see what we do. Wow, I'm actually surprised. That was not bad. Hey buddy, what's up buddy? Here I come. My crazy wire. Crazy USB wire. There you go. Not bad. Alright, so now let's take a look at how much damage the Overture does. This one does 101 to 124 damage. Does 1.34 attacks per second. This one has a pretty decent crit chance and damage output, so let's see what it does. And at the very bottom it says, packs one hell of a kick. I'm sure it does. So let's see how it does from far away. Wow, 104 and then 108 head damage. So it's pretty good. Whoa, okay. That up close, 112 head damage, that's pretty good. So yeah, the Overture is really good, especially up close. You guys saw how much damage it does per headshot, so I'd recommend this. All right, so last but not least, let's check out the Mantis blades. These do 193 to 236 damage, 20% chance of bleeding. So it says here, Mantis blades allow you to slice and dice your enemies with swift, deadly slashes. They also unlock the ability to leap towards your target and deal massive damage. To do so, hold and release left trigger or left mouse button. So let's put these to the test. So we are here. I had to come to a Ripper dock nearby to get these guys installed because I had the Monowires installed. And let's check to see what the damage are for these. So let's get a hold of this guy first. What's up, buddy? Wow. Really? Really? Oh, yes! These guys have no chance. My goodness. And that's all she wrote. So that is it, guys. These are the items that I picked up early on in the game at level 9 that made a pretty significant difference in terms of how much damage output I was dealing, and also being able to have some better armor, legendary armor. So that does it for this video. I hope you guys found it useful, and if you guys did, please be sure to leave a like. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe because I'm going to be releasing some more Cyberpunk 2077 videos on this channel. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Red, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.